With a kick like that, why won't he play football? There must be a good reason. But he must like football to be able to kick the ball like that. I won't give up. I'll keep asking him to join us until he says yes. That's just like you, Mark. We're still 4 players short, so you'll have to ask some other people too. Don't worry, I'll lend you a hand finding people. Thanks. I'm home. Hello, Mark. Your dinner's ready, so go and put your bag away and come down to eat. Guess what, Mum? I met a fantastic football player today. His kicks were amazing. Yes, you can tell me over dinner. You're always thinking about football. Grandad, have I got a story for you? I met a great lad today. His name is Axel Blaze. It's been a while since I've been this excited. I think I'm gay. Football's the best game ever. Just you watch, Grandad. I'll be practicing hard every day from now on. The next day. I wonder which class Axel will be in. Sylvia! I overheard some boys talking. It turns out a new boy will be joining our class. I wonder what he's like. Oh, really? Mark, I think the transfer student is...
Everyone, the transfer student's here! Everybody, we have a new friend joining us today. Well then, Axel, why don't you introduce yourself? Hi, my name is Axel Blaze.
Axel!
Mark, are you friends?
Axel, you're in my class! It must be fate!
Well, that's good. You've already made a friend. Axel and I have a few more things to sort out in the staff room. I hope everybody will do their best to make Axel feel at home.
We'll definitely have to ask him to join the football club now. I wonder if I can catch up to him.
Alright. We have things to do, but we're going to start off by stalking Axel. This is going to be a running theme in this chapter.
Axel! Axel, wait! Axel!
What? You again? I've already told you I don't want to play football.
But why? You like football, don't you? Hey, wait, Axel, wait!
Why don't you wait, you horrible little toad?
Huh? You're that girl from yesterday.
The reason he stopped playing football was because of his sister. Why don't you just leave him alone?
Because of his sister? What does that mean? And how come you know all this stuff anyway?
Don't you worry about that. I think you'd better concentrate on finding some more club members. If the captain can't even round up enough members for a proper team, the club deserves to be disbanded.
Okay, in that case, that's what I'll do. We only need 4 more players, so it should be easy. But I know Axel will never give up football. We've got to keep the football club going for when he wants to play again.
It sounds to me like you're all talk. Why don't you go and do something about it then?
Yeah, you'll see. Just you watch. I'll show you I can find 4 new club members. It won't be too late to ask Axel once I found them. I think I'll start by having a chat with Nathan. I'll head over to the athletics track. It's just north of the club room near the baseball field.
You can now go to the baseball field. Awesome. Alright, we have to recruit 4 club members. Well, some club members, 4 to go is what the objective phrases it as. We're going to start by talking to the student in front of the staff room. That's a teacher. The student is what I said. If you're looking for members, there are plenty of guys involved in activities around the club rooms. The club rooms are in the building to the left of the football club room. True. Alright, so we know that now. I want to head upstairs and then back downstairs. Because this guy's here now.
Hey, aren't you in the football club? That's right, I'm the captain, Mark Evans. I'm Paul Peabody. I used to play football, but I quit because I wasn't good enough for the team. Practice makes perfect. Why don't you play with us? No, I can't. Come on, let's play together. No way. Paul, don't you want to play football? Paul, football's the best thing ever. Oh, really? What else do you have to do besides playing football? I'm pretty busy with lots of things. Don't worry, I'm fairly sure that no one will mistake you for a ball and kick you. Fairly sure? I've got some cookie bars if you're interested. Well, I don't want cookie bars. Well,
what do you want, Paul? Tell me what you desire to see, your deepest intent, Paul. What do you see for this football team? I'm looking for someone with strong ambition, someone to sell their specific vision, someone to share with precise precision their thoughts. 'Cause I want you to want. So what do you want, Paul? What's that one concrete goal that motivates all your actions?
I don't want cookie bars.
Well, then how is anyone supposed to sympathize with you, Paul?
I don't know, I want what anyone wants. Money, a partner, kids someday maybe.
I want you to want, Paul. A man so vague just can't be trusted. Something you pine for. Maybe someone who keeps you happy. I'm just the boss, I'm not an IKEA guy. I hire you, Paul, to keep our score high. But if you can hit the point that's in the sky, then I want you to want. Do you know what I want for myself? I've waited for so long to tell somebody else. Axel. Please join the team, Axel. Axel, please. Please, Axel, we need somebody who can actually kick the fucking ball. Axel, please. Axel, please. Axel, please. Axel, please. I don't want to be stuck with Willie. I really don't want to be stuck with Willie. Sylvia, get Axel on the phone for me.
Hey Mark, I think I should leave.
No, Paul, I want you to hear this. If you leave, you're fired. Axel? Yes, everything's fine, I promise. I just wanted to tell you something. I forgot what it was. Maybe someday I'll remember. Goodbye. Oh, now you know what it is to want. I want to go home. It consumes a man with a passion to drive the primary plot. So take up yoga or improv classes, volunteer in shelters or twitch to the masses. There's gotta be something that'll keep my hands on you, 'cause I want you to want.
I'm gonna go get some coffee. Do you want anything?
All I need you to want.
How about a nice camel frap? Nothing better.
And if you don't want, we're through. Paul? Paul?
Look, you've asked me 9 times now. What's wrong with you? Stop hassling me. Huh. Maybe the abridged version would have worked better.
On the second floor, there's a creepy guy who sits in the back of the class on the far left. I think he's a second year. Okay. Let's go talk to him.
Football? I heard that the best players get to be famous. Do you think that if I play, I'll get my 5 minutes of fame too?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems like this could be my big break, so I'll join your team. I'm really good at covering my tracks, so be sure to use my talent.
Jim joined the team. This is not who I had in my notes to recruit first, but he was right here, so why not? This is Jim Wraith. He's a defender. The color of his eyes is a mystery thanks to his fringe. He's cool. I like Jim a lot. He's better in the anime than in the game, where, like, in the anime he actually has, like, a full character arc, but he's pretty cool. I like him. Alright. What's next? And talk to him, unfortunately.
Are you gathering members for your club right now?
Yeah, how about you? Do you fancy playing football together?
I'm afraid I have to turn your offer down, but maybe if I were the last member who joins, I might be interested. Bespectacled hero saves puny football club. It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Of course, I'll also need an ace number for the occasion.
Yeah, this guy sucks. I hate him. Kill him. Kill Willie. That's something Robin says every single time he's on screen, by the way. Or says anything. Just in general. Alright. Around here, we heard that there were members around the club rooms, and this is sure a member around the club rooms. Football?
Actually, I was thinking of having a go at it. The other sports didn't catch my interest at all, so I might not stay long. Can I just give it a try? Yeah. Right then, I'm in. I'm pretty skilled, so I'll take anything you throw at me. Just make sure it's never boring, and I should be able to stick it out.
Max joined the team. He has a cool-ass hat, so hell yeah. Max is a forward, but he's also, as the description says, a multi-skilled sportsman. You can realistically use him as a midfielder, probably even a defender, and he'll do fine, which I guess in a way makes him a sweeper. But he's a forward. That's his, like, in-game classification. On top of Max being in this area, Peabody is also hiding. Hi, Paul.
Paul, I found you! Ugh, you again. You just don't give up. Football! Let's talk football! I already told you I can't play. It'll keep you fit and make you part of the team. You won't find any other sport with that kind of spirit. Come on, P-baby! Don't call me that. What the fuck? Aren't you going to say something? I'm not saying anything until I hear it from your own lips. I want to play football. Well, aren't you getting the urge to play? Ugh, you've asked me 18 times already! You're crazy! Why don't you just leave me alone?
Damn. There's nothing more we can do with Peabody right now, but I figured it was worth showing that. He is the best fucking thing ever made by a human hand, after all. By the way, Peabody's portrait for when he's speaking might be perfection, but in the Japanese and American versions of the game, it turns out you can get better than perfection. The European version of Inazuma 11 is basically completely rebuilt from the engine of Inazuma 11-2, using that game's mechanics and portraits and everything, with a few, like, actually no, without any exceptions. This is, it's basically a remake of Inazuma 11, which is funny because there's another remake of Inazuma 11 coming out next year, supposedly. The Japanese and American versions, the American 3DS version specifically, are based on the original Inazuma 11 and are by no means the definitive way to play it. The European version is objectively pretty much the best way to play Inazuma 11-1. But yeah, I figured I'd mention that just because I am going to be talking about differences occasionally between the different versions. Alright. We've explored everything we can as far as finding members here. Let's go up to the baseball field next, where we can find more people, hopefully. Players that break a sweat during the match won't usually run as fast. Okay, why join the team? Other clubs are practicing right now. I don't think we should get in their way. Okay, yeah, don't ask members from other clubs to join. Got it. Hi, Nathan. Is the team really going to play against the national champions? Life's never dull with you. So, you're short on players, right? Well, then I can help you out. The athletics club's new members are all pretty good, so I'm sure they can cope without me. I hope you're coping.
Really? Your speed will definitely come in handy. Thanks, Nathan.
Don't mention it. I wanted to play anyway. Plus, playing football with you looks like a lot of fun. I'll show you what a sprinter can do for football. Nathan joined the team. But he doesn't get to be right behind Mark. Go talk to Willie. No thanks. Yeah, you can't even switch the position of people even though you only have 4 people. It's a little bit annoying, but whatever. We're doing pretty good for ourselves as far as gathering up a team goes right now. It's getting late. Maybe all the students who were in the classrooms have gone home. Yeah, I already got gym, so this guy would give you a hint to go, like, speak to kids in classrooms if you don't have gym, though. We're gonna go to the uppermost part of here. There's some milk in this chest, but this isn't the uppermost area. This person in this dirt pit. Join the football club? Don't make me laugh. Okay, you're missing out, man. You'd get to be a part of the Inazuma 11 series if you did that. That would be pretty crazy. I went to the uppermost part, and I have not found what I said I would find. Uh-oh. I will say a lot of, like, chest locations... Never mind, it's right here. Graft Kit. That's our first new kit. We can go to info and team strip to check it out. I'm probably not going to be, like, showing all of these. If I do, it'll likely be in the bonus video, but this is the Graft Kit. The colors speak of not giving up on under any circumstances. Cool.
Oh, if you had 3 people in tow, that would mean I'm the last one. So you're that desperate for me, are you? That I'm inclined to accept your offer. But these are my terms. I will gracefully consider it, only if I can have the ace number 10 shirt. No. You're pretty proud of yourselves for a bunch of losers.
I ain't taking that shit from you, Willie. Unfortunately, I have to say yes.
Really?
I can see you're going to great lengths for me. Fine, I'll join. Training? Aces don't need to train. They're born ready.
It looks like we've managed to scrape together a team of 11 players. Let's go tell everyone in the club room. Oh, I should make a record of the players who joined the team in the binder. I'll also make note of all the players we play against, too. I can look at the player binder at any time in the info section of the menu.
Thanks, Mark, for tutorializing to yourself. It doesn't consider Willie a part of the team yet? I can't look at him. You know what? Honestly, good. I don't consider him a part of the team either. Let's head into the club room.
Everyone, we now have 11 members.
Wow, he really did it.
Nice work, Mark. But we still have to play against Royal Academy, don't we? Yes, it's been a long time since our last match. We'll have to get some practice in straight away. Come on, everybody.
Is the captain really going to try and win this one? Well, it looks like you don't have a choice, so we'll just have to go through with it. Come on, let's get some practice.
Come on, let's hurry. We've got to prepare for the pitch first. Well, at least it looks a bit more like a football pitch now. It's been a while since we practiced. Come on, Mark. Time to practice. Let me know when the team's ready.
All right, we can change our formation now. Change the formation to best meet your opponents.
If you want to change your teammates, press the X button, then select friends, and then swap.
For this practice match, our team will consist of whoever the first 4 members in our team are. We can also speak to everybody who isn't in our lineup, like before the match. So let's talk to everybody.
I'm not looking forward to having to practice after all this time.
How long has it been since we've had a practice match? I'm the ace, so it'd be better for me to be on a different team than you. Come on, Captain, let's go.
Are you happy with the formation? If we're going to start, let's start now.
I'm starting to feel like playing. I'm a bit worried about this practice match. It's all so sudden.
Hey, watch how fast I can run. Alright, let's decide on who our teammates are going to be for this. Obviously Nathan. He has main character energy. I think Kevin too, just to have a forward. And... I could either do a midfielder or a second defender is what I'm thinking for this. Honestly, I think Jack. I want to have a defender. We have a goalkeeper, 2 defenders, and a forwards. We can go without midfielders this time. All right.
Mark, are you ready?
I sure am. Oh god, I'm becoming British. I'm going to actually be British now. This is awful.
Right, let's have a 15-minute practice match. Good luck.
Get your stylus ready. This practice match is a standard 4v4 game of soccer. This is a weird match. This doesn't really, like, happen. As you can see here, we can change our formation. We can have a 3-man defense. We could have 3 forwards. We're just going to go with B basic. We're going to use a single defender. Well, no. Well, whatever. Nathan is basically a midfielder. He's classified as a defender and also called one in his description, but Nathan can do pretty much any position fine, so I'll have him on the front line and then just have Jack in the back defending. Mark is the goalkeeper. All right. Let's do this. Why are we starting so close to our goal and far from theirs? Okay, whatever. Controls. Touch the touchscreen to pass the ball to that spot. Pass to a player moving forward to move up the pitch. Tap the player with the ball rapidly to charge past your opponent. Pass the ball to a spot a little further on from your teammate and he'll dash to meet it. Draw the keeper out and cross the ball to your teammate in the center. If you can see the goal, you can shoot. Touch the goal to shoot. Touch the hand icon to pause the game and give instructions to your team. We're going to start by passing to Kevin. We're going to pass back to him. All right, we're in another command duel. It's better to plan out your players' next moves before you select a command. This is true. You can choose where you're moving players and all that in the middle of a command duel, which will make things a little bit easier. Jack is probably going to fail here, considering his form is 1 and Steve's is 25, so... charge? I don't think there's a referee, so... yeah, there was not really a chance there. Okay, Mark can catch this, hopefully. They're using what's called the away kit. Okay. We are off to a bad start. My formation kind of sucks here, actually. Okay, get that up to Nathan. You're going to see that I often don't worry too much about drawing lines for my players and all that. They don't have a goalkeeper. This is a shoot command duel, so our options right now... well, it's actually not a shoot command duel. This is a direct command duel, which happens if you choose where you're going to shoot before the person shooting has the ball. We have more powerful options than our default shoot commands, basically. A volley is just a normal kick, but it has more power because it's a direct shot. Header is a more powerful shot that goes higher up, and it also has that power boost from being a direct shot. Otherwise, if we get into a normal shooting command duel, we have a normal shot or a chip shot. A normal shot goes straight in the trajectory where you aim, and is generally the better option. If your shoot strength is powerful enough, it'll fly past the goalkeeper, even if they're directly in the way. A chip shot goes higher up and also has a chance of going past the goalkeeper, but it also presents the risk of shooting directly above the goal, which isn't earning you any points. Worth noting, your shots also get stronger if you determine where you're shooting before your forward gets the ball, which is a direct shot, and that's what gets you this command duel. We're going to choose a header here, and full power, because why not? There we go. See, that just went right past Todd. All right. There we go. All right. We'll go over the other command duels as we come across them. We've already gone over block command duels. This is a keeper's command duel. Basically, here we have the option of catching the ball, which lets the keeper throw it back wherever you want, but is also less likely to work. Punching sends the ball in a random direction, but is overall more likely to work. In these command duels, I generally go for catching in most situations, since I prefer the control of knowing where I'm sending the ball. There's not necessarily a better option here. I'm gonna trust Mark to catch it. Mark, come on! I should have punched it. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Another header. This is a very even match so far. Come on. Yeah, Todd can't catch that shit. He sucks at everything. And no one loves him. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna punch the ball if they get it to Mark again. Nathan, come on, you can steal this. Nice. Okay. Pass that to Jack, then to Kevin. And Kevin just absolutely fumbled that, of course. We can get a direct from Nathan, though, sure. That wasn't full power because I mistapped on the DS screen, but that's fine. How? Okay, that's not where I was aiming, but sure. Get the ball, Jack. Get the ball, Jack! Alright. Pass to Kevin. Sure, Jack, you can shoot. Why not? Everybody gets a chance today. That's my first time, I think, ever shooting with Jack. Like, genuinely, I don't know if I've ever done that before. But, cool. Okay. There's not much to say about this practice match, and I think it's about to be over anyway, because, yeah, we're past 15 minutes. 69% possession, nice. 4 shots, 3 goals. Nice. We do get some experience for that. It's going to be a level up for everybody. And a mineral water.
Nice job! Looks like you still remember how to play. Once you've had a rest, come and talk to me again. If you want to change your teammates, press the X button, then select friends, and then swap.
We're going to have one more practice match just to test out a few more of these, like, characters and maybe a better formation. Let's have Steve on the team. Max. And, honestly, let's just go 2 midfielders this time. Let's have Timmy on the team. And we should heal, but I'm not gonna.
Mark, how about finishing practice for today so you're fresh for tomorrow?
No.
Shall we have another practice match?
Yes.
Right, let's have a 15-minute practice match. Good luck.
I realized that during that first practice match, I never talked about dribble command duels. We have the option of feinting and charging. These are the same, basic commands as a, like, blocking command duel. Feinting is less likely to foul, but also less likely to work. Charging is more likely to work, more likely to foul. We're just gonna charge because there's no referee. And it didn't work. Is Jack gonna shoot? Is he gonna do it again? Okay, we're punching. I mean, Mark could have easily caught that considering the form there, but... Whoa! Timmy! Nice! I just passed to the other team. I really wasted that, but Timmy's putting in work right now, so it's fine. Get the ball off Jack. Alright. Pass that, and I guess Willie has the ball now. Okay. Sure, Willie. You're really proving yourself as a teammate right now. Occasionally, if the ball is, like, between 2 members, you'll get into, like, a little cutscene like that. Pretty sure it's just dependent on stats, whether or not that goes anywhere. Okay. Sam's form is way higher than Max's right now. I'm gonna go for a chip shot. See if that goes over him. Doesn't. Okay. Well, it's looking like this one might end up being 0-0, so that's significantly less points scored than the last match. But I guess that might be a good thing. Max, no. Ah. That could have been direct. Should have been direct. Okay. Yeah, there's not going to be any points in this one. It just rolls towards Mark pretty pathetically. Okay, I need to lock in here. There we go. Locked in. Kill him! There we go! We always win these! Alright. There we go. Any further matches past the first practice match don't earn you any experience, so basically you're going to be stuck with several level 1 team members, but it's alright. It's alright. Alright. Mark, aren't we having a practice match? We just did. Okay, I thought you could probably go heal, but nope. I'm gonna assume the game heals you for free. Alright. We've had our practice matches. We've gotten to know how our teams function and all that. There's only one more thing I want to go over that I haven't quite explained yet. What are these stats? I want to go over these now before our big match and before the end of this video because, yeah, these aren't really self-explanatory necessarily. Kick. This one is pretty obvious. It influences shot strength and pass length. The body stat partially influences dribble ability and blocking ability. The control stat partially influences dribble ability, how much a shot deviates from its course, and the ability to keep the ball. The guard stat influences both the blocking ability and goalkeeping ability. The speed stat is your movement speed. Stamina influences the rate your FP decreases, which your FP is your stamina in the traditional RPG sense. And Guts slightly influences shot strength, goalkeeping ability, and duels, so yeah. That's it. That's the stats. With that, we're finished practicing. We want to make sure we're fresh for tomorrow.
You're right. Let's call it a day.
Phew, I'm knackered after all that practice. Huh?
Nelly? Father doesn't really like the football club, so I came to have a look at what's going on. Isn't it disgraceful that you only decided to stop practicing once you knew you had a match? Wouldn't it be more sportsmanlike just to disband the club now?
What? Just who do you think you are?
Oi, she's the governor's daughter. You can't speak to her like that. Oh, so you know who I am. I'm going to be at the match watching you play. We'll see whether you'll be disbanded or not. I'll never let this club be broken up. As long as we have passion for football, it won't happen. Well, at least you've got spirit. Unfortunately for you, it takes more than just spirit to win.
Oh, she really grinds my gears.
The governor hates the football club? Was the Royal Academy match set up because they were planning to disband the club all along? Mark? No, that can't be it. If we go out and play our best, even the governor will understand. I won't let the football club be disbanded.